Hi, this is Pritha from Impact, and today's guest, you might have seen her on Instagram. She's a regular there, ranting about her life, giving gans on beauty and lifestyle. Welcome, Sheena. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, thank you. I'm very
So,
excited.
Sheena, you are majorly into beauty, lifestyle, and fashion,
Yeah.
and that space is quite cluttered on Instagram. So, if somebody wants to get into that space today, what would they do differently to, break into it?
I feel like it's very easy to want to start looking at people because it's very exciting. But what every single person brings to the table is their own voice, and that's what makes or breaks it. If you have your own voice, then it just matters. If it's a different take on anything, it matters. So I feel like starting out with content, it's very easy to try to have an opinion that is a fan favorite, but you should just be comfortable in like giving out your opinion, be it with beauty or fashion or just being yourself. I think that authenticity really changes the game, and that's essentially what you bring to the table.
So coming back to you, Sheena, what do you do differently so that your audience keeps on coming back to your content?
Um, I I don't I don't do anything specifically. I think it took me some time to uh, truly just be very confident in what I wanted to say. I started out because I didn't have like a channel of communication. Like it was very tough for me to find someone to talk to. So I just used to post on my stories, and that became a channel of communication for me. And as I did it more, I just got more confident. So yeah, I feel like just putting my point across without being scared of backlash. I think that helps me be truly organic and like unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So talking about backlash, how do you handle with, trolls and people just, commenting stuff on your...
Honestly, I don't get that much hate. Like, I feel like I'm really fortunate, but I don't get that much hate. Even though I feel like if hate comes, it has nothing to do with me and more to do with the person that's giving it. I'm all for criticism, and that also happens a lot. But the people who actually want to say anything along the lines of, "Hey, I didn't like this," I take that well. I'll read it. I'm like, okay, understood. Um, but real hate is never to be taken seriously. Of course, if it comes in a huge volume, you can't ignore it. And it did happen with me once, but it was easy for me to ignore. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't take it
ignorance is the
seriously.
key.
Yeah, I really don't take it seriously
Yeah.
because end of the day, I've truly built my life in a way where this is my work now and I truly enjoy it. It's taken me a lot to get here. And when I think of all of that, having lived through all of that, one comment really doesn't do much. Yeah.
So Sheena, you recently featured in a music video. So let's talk about the experience a bit and how different it is from Instagram and the reels that you do.
It was really fun. I've never like really had to act before. Thankfully, there were no dialogues in this, so I was like, it was very easy. Plus, the team was really nice; they were very accommodating. And it's different. Obviously, it's very different from reels because I have control over that. Like, I usually shoot on my front camera, so I can see myself. But with so many people around, like there's a camera that's like kind of following you. It's truly just recording, and you have to not be yourself. On Instagram and like the content that I make, I'm very myself, and that's how it was really different. But I had a great time. It was so fun to see the take again once I did it, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that's me. It was really fun. Yeah.
So could you talk about one challenge that you faced? Any fun challenge, like while shooting
While shooting,
yeah.
um, I think the retakes bit was a little like I didn't every time they said okay we need a retake I thought it was me that did something wrong, but there's so much more that goes into the entire process of filming. Sometimes the light was off, sometimes some angle was off, something. So that was really interesting, and I think that's it. Honestly, they were so nice. I really felt like very I was very comfortable, so it was really fun. Yeah.
So, you have been on Instagram for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, post COVID, what are some changes that you are noticing, like in terms of content of like creators or like the influencer marketing maybe? What are brands expecting? What are some differences?
Oh, I started during
Mhm.
COVID, and I think that time this, it wasn't such a huge industry. I really don't think so. It was quite small, and I also didn't start with the intention of making this a career.
Mhm.
I really just did it because I like documenting my life. Um, but from then to now, I think there's this whole, like, there are a couple of brands that don't understand that they're collaborating with a creator. They just kind of have found influencer marketing a way to uh, put out their message, put out their product, and they expect their list of creators to just say the same thing and have the same voice, which it can create awareness, sure, but it's not going to leave an impact. So I think that is one thing that has definitely changed. There was more freedom to just freely talk about what you feel like about honestly any kind of product or any brand. But right now, there's this certain, I feel like there's a unsaid fear with every creator to not be like brutally honest. And the ones that are doing it are obviously getting a more loyal audience. But that's something I feel like has changed. I feel like there's a lot of maybe people pleasing or brand pleasing that's happening.
Yeah. So, like, if not beauty, lifestyle, and fashion, what is one other niche that you think you'd be very good at and why?
So you say beauty, fashion, and that's essentially how you would
Yeah,
categorize
right.
my profile, I think. But I see myself as someone that's just existing on the internet. Like, it's really like my digital diary.
Yeah.
So honestly, anything that I find interesting works for me, right? But if I had to pick something, I think it would be like food. I think I'd be really good at food because that's it's what I studied. So I did hotel management, and I've always loved the industry. I love the food and beverage industry, and yeah, I think it would be food. Yeah, it'd be F&B for sure.
So, talking about food, what is one of your favorite cuisines and favorite restaurant in Bombay?
Oh my God. It really depends on my mood, honestly. But I can. I think Japanese will always be a hit. Yeah, I love a good sushi.
And favorite restaurant in Bombay? Maybe for
I
Japanese, please
Oh my
recommend
God.
something for our audience.
I don't know. It really depends on the day. I think I really like this place in Andheri called Shifuku. It's
Oh,
really
okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
never get
visit.
a table at Izumi, so I think I'll just go with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what is one advice that you'd like to give to someone who is trying to be a content creator today on Instagram?
Um, don't do it for the money. I think that's the main thing. A lot of people, I get a lot of DMs saying, how do you do collabs? How do you get brands to like send you free things? And I'm just like, anybody that truly loves this job didn't start it for the money. And if they did, then it's very strategically done. But I didn't do it like that. I did it because I just genuinely loved making or experimenting with makeup. That's how I actually started. So anyone that's trying to like get into it, don't get into it with the greed of like earning money. And other than that, just be open to all kinds of responses because there's a huge possibility that you won't get the metrics you expect. It takes some time to grow, so patience is really important. And yeah, just keeping your head straight and like just doing it because that's essentially consistency is what gets results here. Yeah.
So, one last question, Sheena. Like, what do you think like will be the future of content creation and influencer marketing maybe in the coming 1 2 years?
I feel like um, there's only going to be more people doing this, which is why getting relevant is going to be tougher. Finding like a unique voice is going to be tougher because we all are on the internet. I feel like we're all just kind of being pushed to think the same things. We're watching the same reels, we're watching the same content, and not a lot of people are taking the effort to really just find their opinions through themselves. They're just kind of doing it by scrolling. Because of that, it's going to be tougher to find people who have an authentic voice. It's going to get crowded, but getting relevant is going to be tougher. And I think in terms of influencer marketing, brands, I think there'll be very clear objectives. If it's like awareness campaigns, then you're gonna have a lot of people talking about the same thing. But creators with a voice will obviously have more impact and will do more impactful work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Thank you so much, Sheena. Thank you for
Thank
doing
you.
this with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.